Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see the Leetcode question number 79, word search. The question is, given an m cross n grid of characters board, return true if the word exists in the grid. The word can be constructed from letters of sequentially adjacent cells, where the adjacent cells are horizontally or vertically neighboring. The same letter cell may not be used more than once. We are given two examples in the question. We have a grid which has 3 rows and 4 columns, and our word is A, B, C, C, E, D. This is highlighted in yellow. So we are returning the output as true. In our next example, the board is of 3 rows and 4 columns, and our word is SEE. We have the word SEE in our grid. So we are returning the output as true. And here is our third example. Here is our board and our word is ABCB. We don't have this word in our grid. We have this word partially. Here we have ABC and we don't have an adjacent B either in the right or in the down. So we are returning the output as false. I hope the question is clear. Now let's see the approach. Let's take an example of this grid which has 3 rows and 4 columns. And our word to search is SEE. We will start iterating from the first row on the first column and we will search for the first word S. S is not in the first cell. Now we will move on to the next element of the grid which is B. There is no S. We will move on to the next element of the grid. Our next element is C. We didn't find any S. We will move on to the next element. Our next element is E. We didn't find a S, so we will move on to the next element. We have S in this cell, so we will mark S as visited. We are changing S to pound symbol. Now we will check the all 4 sides. We are not searching in this left side since it is out of bounds. We will search for the next letter which is E. There is no E in all 4 sides. So we will backtrack. We will change the pound symbol back to S. Now we will again search for S from the next cell. There is no S. We will move on to the next element. Now we will move on to the next element which is S. We have found S. Now we will search E on all 4 sides. We have E in the top and in the bottom of S. First let's iterate over the top and see if we find the word. We are iterating to the top. We will mark S as visited and we are searching for E. We found E. Now we will search for the next E in all 4 sides. If you see the all 4 sides, we can search only the left side because the top is out of bounds and the right side is out of bounds. The bottom is already visited and we can search E only in the left side. We have C and we didn't find E, so we will backtrack and we will change the pound symbol back to S. From S, we will search for E. We have E in the bottom and we have marked S as visited. From this E, we are searching all 4 sides. We can search only the left side because top is already visited. The right and the bottom is out of bounds. We will mark E as visited and we will search for the next E. We have found E. We have iterated all the elements of the word. We have found the word, so we are returning true. I hope the approach is clear. Now let's get into the implementation. Let's do the implementation. First we will find the number of rows and the column in the board. Row, column equal to, the row is nothing but the length of the grid, length of board. In order to find the number of columns, we can take the first row and find its length. Length of board of 0. Now we will iterate over the first row and the first column and we will do depth first search only if we find the first word. For R in range of row and the first column, for C in range of column If you find the first word and our depth first search return true, we have find the word and we will return true. If board of R of C equals to the first word of 0, and our depth first search also returns true. DFS of R, C, 0. We are also finding the length of the word. Initially, our word length is 0. Only if both the conditions satisfies, we will return true. Else, we will return false. Return false. Now, we will define the depth first search function. Define DFS. We are getting the row, column and the index position. If the index position is equal to the length of the word, we can immediately return true. That means we have found the word. If index equals to length of word, return true. If R and C are out of bounds, we can return false. If R less than 0 or R greater than or equal to the row, or C less than 0 or C greater than or equal to column, or the word we are searching is not in the grid, we can return false. Or board of R of C not equal to word of the current index, we can return false. If these two conditions doesn't satisfy, that means that we have found the word. So we will temporarily mark the element of the grid to pound. In order to do that, I am first saving that element to a temporary variable. Temp equals to board of R of C. Board of R of C equals to pound. We are marking this as visited. Now we will do depth first search on all four sides. Result equals to DFS of R plus 1, C, we are incrementing the index because we have found the word and we are moving to the next word. Index plus 1. Similarly, we will move on to the other four sides, or depth first search of R minus 1, C of index plus 1, or depth first search of R, C plus 1, or depth first search of R, C minus 1. We are searching the all four sides. After the depth first search, we will revert back this element board of R of C equals to temp. Now we will return the result. Return result. That's pretty much it. Now we will submit it. Our solution got accepted. I hope you like this video and I am sure that you learned something new today. If you do like this video, please consider to subscribe and I will see you in yet another interesting Leetcode interview question. Thank you.